Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Hawkman issue number 24. Not showing my face in this one because I am really sick, and you're welcome. Okay, so this was a freaking amazing issue, probably one of the best issues. It is literally an issue where, unlike most other comic books nowadays, I got to the end of this comic book and I was thinking to myself, holy crap, is there going to be a part 2 to this? Like, did this comic book just get canceled? Because like maybe this is going to go to issue number 25. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. We're done. Maybe they're just canceling this freaking book because this seems like a really ultimate finish in this, or like they're not going to be able to get out of this. That doesn't happen very often in comic books. So when I can get, somebody who's read as many comic books as me can get to the end of the comic book and be like, yo, I didn't hear about it being canceled, but it's a small book. Maybe it slipped under my radar, right? That is saying something. That is freaking awesome. Okay, this issue is called Hawk's Eternal Part 1, Side by Side. Excuse me. So let's get down here, and we got writer Robert Venditti, penciler Fernando Passarin, inks Eau Claire Albert, Cam Smith, and Wade von Grawbadger. We've got colorists Jeremy Cox and letters Rob Lay. Cover by Brian Hitch and Alex Sinclair. Variant cover by Gerardo Safino and Rain Barreto. Hawkman was created by Garner Fox. You know, something I've always wondered, how come they don't add Joe Kubert to that? Is Joe Kubert not considered one of the creators of Hawkman? I mean, he drew that first issue, Brave and the Bold, issue number 34, I think it was. I wonder why he's not considered a creator of Hawkman. I wonder if somebody can give me the answer to that. Anyway, so this issue had so many great parts in it. For the most part, it's just a big old battle. If you're craving action, you want to see a comic book where just people are getting maces to faces daily, panel by panel, this is definitely the comic book for you. If you've been reading comic books, you're like, you know what I haven't seen in a while? You know what I don't get enough of? Maces to faces. Well, let me introduce you to Hawkman issue number 24. But look, if you follow along with, what I usually say in my reviews, I do not need a whole lot of action in my comic books, just a little bit. Because, the art is always good, but it's the story that's really going to move me, and the storytelling through the art. So I don't necessarily just need to see fighting, but in this, the fighting worked really well, and it added to the story. Look at the difference between the way that these two fight. Carter Hall is smacking people. He'll smack you on the side of the head, crack your helmet wide open, and, maybe you walk funny for the rest of the day. Shiera? She's going to smack you on the back of the skull, crack your helmet and your skull wide open, and you're not going to walk again. Like, she comes right up. She's like, so hold on, you trained these guys? It's like, yeah, but I didn't train them against you. What this kind of tells me in this issue is that she's a better fighter than him. Do you think I care about that? Not in the slightest, dude. I'm down for that. That works. That totally works for me. If this version of Shiera is a tougher fighter, because we've seen that before. Shiera specifically, we've seen that before, Shiera Hall. But here, Shiera Hall, I know it sounds so similar, right? Anyway, this was great. Couple things happening here. First off, they cross over into another part where there's these gigantic plinths and pillars. Well, one gigantic plinth and a whole bunch of smaller pillars, and they're just building, and they're dedicating, to this god, the High Overseer god, the Lord of the Deathbringers. But Carter Hall banished all these people back in the day. What does the story tell us? It tells us exactly what I had said. I don't remember which issue it was, which review it was that I said it, but I know I said it in at least one of them, that nothing would please me more than to see Shiera be the reason why he wound up turning good. I don't want him to have turned good on his own. The Hawks, in and of themselves, are a group. They're a team. And, I've often said this is the second best marriage in all of history. I've often said that Aquaman and Mera were the best marriage in all of history, right? And in comic book history. Marvel, DC, whatever. But I might have to change that with this issue based on one simple, not just this issue, but on this run and the current run over in Aquaman. Because, Mera just wound up accidentally killing Aquaman. She wound up accidentally killing Arthur Curry. Now, it's an accident. I'm saying it's an accident, but it still happened. She got pissed off because he didn't respond right away with a good, oh, you're having a baby? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Oh, we're going to love and everything. He's just like, oh, wait, what? Oh, shoot. I don't, wow, this is weird. No, and she just completely flipped out, right? What happens over in here? Shara, first off, they're fighting against all these death bringers, right? The overseers for these slaves that were all banished. Unfortunately, that was the only way that Carter could do it. And she's off fighting these guys just like, Hawkman is. And Hawkman's like, this is for your high lord. You want to sacrifice things for your god? I'm going to sacrifice you to your god, fool. And she's just like, yeah, well, this is for Carter. Do you know what that statement says? That makes Shiera Hawkman's ride or die. Nope, that's it. I'm throwing my hands up right now. Done. It's done. It's done. With this issue, man, that was awesome. That was awesome. It's those little things that get me. It's those little tiny attention to detail type things. And maybe I'm just reading into it. I read into a lot of things sometimes. But whatever. As long as I can continue to read. Maybe Venditti's just the luckiest son of a bitch in all of comic books. You know what I'm saying? He just keeps on writing things that I'm going to love. Because I am super critical of people writing Hawkman. Because most people get it wrong. In this particular case, nah, bro. He got it right. He got it right. He's been getting it right in this whole series. I'm telling you, you need to stop sleeping on this comic book. Go on and get this comic book. It's fantastic, and I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.